Patrick Waugh talked about wanting to improve team structure, special teams. How would you kind of summarize training camp overall in terms of progress in those areas?
I think we took a step each day. I think learned from the play in our games and within the practices as well. What were some areas to improve on, and we took a look at those. But like Patrick said, just building out our structure, building out our 3 zones, and playing it as a unit of 5, and building up for a couple nights from now.
I want to ask you about Matt Barzal at center. Of course, that was his natural position, utilized that at wing in the past few seasons, but how has he looked on your line and continuing that chemistry?
I think he's been great. I mean, he's so dynamic, and I think playing center, he picks that puck up low a lot more frequently. Can get us out of the zone and carry us up the ice like he has before. And, we take care of our defensive zone and allow ourselves to come out with possession. It puts us in a really good spot as a line, and one that I think, when we got some time together throughout the camp, just focused on and made sure we took care of some things and then built off the offensive game.
You're a guy who knows just the mental load of coming back from a lengthy injury, and Barzal, it's so clear he was so hungry to get back to action. How did he look in terms of just looking like himself and buzzing out there?
Well, I think it's just that. I think he looks like himself. I think he obviously put a lot of work in to get himself in a position to feel good and to get his body in the right place. It still takes time, and he's going to, be fighting through this, but it doesn't show up in his play, and that's the biggest thing. So kudos to him for getting himself back and putting that effort in, and now he's at a point where he can go out there and just play the game, not have to worry about the injury or whatnot and the side effects of that, but just go out and play hockey.
For Matthew Schaefer, of course, making opening night at just 18 years old, what have you seen from him, not only just on the ice, but his character and maturity to be ready for this challenge on Thursday?
He's handled everything with class. I think he's got a good head on his shoulders. He's come in to learn. He's come in to work hard, and can't ask for anything more from a young player. And I'm excited for him to get his feet wet and get this thing started, and a lengthy career ahead of him. He's a great kid and deserves all of this. So it'll be fun to see him in uniform officially and be out there with him.
What's going to be your message to this 18-year-old kid if you put your hand on his shoulder and throw him out on the ice?
Just enjoy it. He's even just through camp, I don't think there's been moments or practices or anything that's kind of been too overwhelming for him. So he's really got a great demeanor, and I think that'll show up on Thursday. But at the end of the day, just go enjoy it. Have some fun out there, play your game, and the rest will fall into place. We'll be there to back you up. We'll be there to, if anything happens or whatnot, just go play your game. It's a long season. Build off of the first one and continue to move forward, and nothing but great things are going to come from his game and his presence.
Matthew Darsh talked about yesterday just not only your on-ice skills, your elite skating factored into making the team, but also your maturity off the ice. What was your mindset through camp and then your reaction to making opening night roster on Thursday?
Yeah, obviously I think just taking it day by day. Obviously, you obviously get drafted for a reason, and then you want to go out, you want to forget about the media and stuff and just go play your game. So I think every step of the way was just a good step in the right direction from the draft to preseason to now. So obviously, I've said this a lot, but I want to keep getting better. I want to keep working on things, but it's a dream come true. But it's the game of hockey, and now the work starts. So I can't wait to get started.
Team officials, did you get a text or anyone reach out to you from the league about the accomplishment?
Yeah, Nick Foligno, I became close to them, so. He lost his mom due to cancer at a young age too. So he reached out to me, and I was talking to him about stuff like that. So we have the same agent. So he's been awesome. He's a character for sure, and he's a great guy too. So definitely got a lot of texts. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome to just start playing hockey in the real leagues. But I just can't wait to get started and can't wait to start working on a lot of things.
Thought about what it's going to be like and your emotions going through? You're a very even-keeled guy, but just going up against guys like Sidney Crosby on Thursday, and what's it like to wear the Islander sweater? What kind of are you expecting?
Yeah, obviously, it's going to be pretty cool. Obviously, playing in the NHL and playing against guys like that, but when you get on the ice, you just got to zone it out. I mean, everyone's, out there to play hockey. I mean, you really don't think about who you're going up against. Obviously, you got to know, what kind of style they play, like, they're faster, all that stuff. But I think just going out there, putting your head down, work boots on, and just working is going to be the big thing. I mean, I don't want to go out there and, just to be like, oh, I'm going up against him. I mean, it's just hockey, right? So you want to go out there and work as hard as you can and, just forget about, who's on the ice.
Your dad and brother making the trip?
Yeah, I think there's quite a bit of people coming down. I think my dad, brother, his girlfriend, and then there's like a couple of my buddies from school and their parents are coming down. One of my best friends from hockey when I played when I was younger, his family's coming down, and there's going to be a lot of people. And then I think they're going to make the trip to opening night here too. So, I mean, it should be good. But I mean, like I said, I'll be dialed into the game, so I won't be worrying about any of that.
With the ticket requests, or you got Kimber to do that?
Honestly, my dad and Kimber, I think I've been talking. I mean, Kimber's the man. Kimber helps out a lot. I don't know how many tickets I'll be able to get because it's a road game, but I know my dad's kind of figuring that out with Kimber. But, I mean, whatever. It is what it is, right? Kimber helps out a lot.
Kind of even-keeled, you said, what would cause that moment, maybe opening night, to make you go, all right, cool, look around, all right, let me look around here a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just, playing your first game. I mean, everyone's always wanted to play their first NHL game and, play against the, big guys in the big leagues. And, everyone wants to make it to here, but you haven't made it yet. You never will really make it. You're always going to be battling up against people. You're always going to want to be getting better. So, for me, I think just, like, getting my first game under my belt and then, just keep going, keep moving forward, but take one day at a time and then just keep moving forward, keep working on things. So, yeah, I'm looking to, play at the best of my ability. And, there's, lots of ways that I can learn to, do that. So I can't wait to just get the first game under my belt.
Isaiah George, he faced the Penguins in his NHL debut. Have you talked to him at all about that experience for him?
No, I honestly didn't even know he versed the Penguins in his debut. But, I mean, yeah, I think it's just a team, right? Like, in whatever team you face, I mean, it's your NHL debut. It's just a game. So, they say it's your big NHL debut, but it's just a game. So, just worry about, winning the game and, starting off on the right track with the team.
Second NHL training camp for you. What have you learned over the course of the past few weeks?
It's been for more easier than last year because I don't know language, team, and everything. Now I just know everybody and it's family. I'm so excited to come back and doing this camp and inside the season, going inside the season.
I know it's a big adjustment coming from the KHL, and you said you've been working on playing a more north-south style game. What are the specifics that you've kind of picked up, and how has your confidence improved in camp this year?
Yeah, it's just learning more, understand what I need to do and what coaches want to look at me, and just play more simple, more heat, more aggressive, and play for win.
And you developed some chemistry with Shabanov there on that play in the last preseason game. What's it been like to kind of be there for him as he kind of went through the same thing you went through last summer?
Yeah, I just try to tell him how I doing last year in the first camp, and I don't know. I know what he need to understand about North style hockey. Yeah, and I try help him about ice and outside ice. Just say what I need to do.
Does he ask you a lot of questions?
Hmm?
Does he ask you a lot of questions?
Yeah, but we talk a lot in summer before he signed contract, and I tell him about everything. Yeah, but yeah, sometimes he asks me about hockey, about how is going to the game, which style, and everything.
The season opens in just 2 days in Pittsburgh. What's your mindset and your excitement to get the regular season going?
First one is I need just to be fresh and be ready for the game and doing for step by step every game. It's so simple. Just need to win and be good feel.
What was your mindset heading into camp and just your excitement for Thursday?
Yeah, it's great. I think everyone's super excited for Thursday. It's a lot of anticipation. Everyone's super excited. A lot of buzz around here, so just ready to get going for the season.
How would you describe your camp and how it's been for you so far?
I think just trying to do, what I finished the year with, being consistent, using my attributes, my advantage, skating, hitting, shooting, stuff like that. So just building on stuff I worked on last season at the end of the summer.
How did, willed your way last season and earned your spot there. What was off-season training like to get prepared for training camp, and what kind of new things are you looking to add to your game?
I think maybe not add new things, but keeping stuff consistent and doing stuff that, found me success last year every night. I think building on that, not trying to veer from, what got me here and successful last year. So I think I really tried to work on that this summer, and then at the end of the year, it kind of, gave me a taste on what I needed to work on and continue building at.
You built a lot of chemistry with Kyle McLean. How has that developed as time went on?
Yeah, he's been awesome, on and off the ice, awesome guy. So always around him's a good time, and playing with him's super easy. He's an awesome player. I think we play pretty similar, so reading off each other's not too hard.
I wanted to ask you about Matthew Schaefer. Of course, you guys had summer events together and got to be friends that way through the rookie showcase. But for him to make the team at just 18 years old, what's your excitement and reaction to that news?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, when you hear everyone talk about him, it's just the praise is so high, and you guys see it firsthand. Like, his skating is some of the best I've seen, and at that age, like, it's insanely impressive to see the way he moves and the way he plays. So super happy for him. It's pretty cool that his first game is going to be against Crosby, so I think that'll be pretty special for him and his family, so I think we're all super happy for him.
What's your friendship like with him off the ice?
He's great. He's still young, so it's funny. He always goofs around. He's super funny, happy to be around, so he's an awesome kid, and like I said, we're just all super happy for him. We're happy to have him as well.
Just wanted to get your reaction on Matthew Schaefer making the team at just 18 years old and to him being in the lineup on Thursday.
Well, I mean, I know how special it will be for him, because it was very special for me when I started my career. And it's funny because it was in Pittsburgh. My first start in my career was in Pittsburgh, and same thing for him. So I'm happy for him. He deserved it. Played hard, practiced hard. So it's the beginning of a new journey for him and for the Islanders organization as well.
What's your message to him before the season opener?
Have fun. Have fun.
Not back check.
No. I think he got that one.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about Marc Tsyplakov, of course, his second NHL training camp. What have you seen from him confidence-wise this year versus last year?
I mean, he missed a little bit camp for injury, but overall, yes. But what I love about Seppi is his puck protection. He's hard to get the puck away from, and that's the thing that I love about this game. He goes to the net, brings pucks to the net, and you know what? He's smart. He understands how he needs to play defensively and on. So, pretty good for him.
There's a young kid watching Schaefer in this game, maybe sitting at home. What would you tell that kid to notice? Like, look, watch what he does. What would it be?
Well, the thing that I like is for kids to watch his swagger. You know, how confident he is on the ice. For 18-year-old playing with guys who have so much experience and see that swagger, see him like moving, the way he moves, it's, that's what you want from any young player. You want to see them going and have fun with their friends, but have that swagger, that confidence, that trust in themselves that they could do. The X and O's are all cool, but I mean, at the end of the day, is the personality, the person, how it skate, how they handle those rushes, and on and on.
What kind of, if there is any, do you feel a difference today that the initial roster is in, now you're game planning for Pittsburgh season? Was there any kind of different feel?
No, not really. We had our plan from the start, and we just followed the plan. It was fun to work with different guys. Now it's nice to have, the lines on, but unfortunately, injuries are part of the equation, or changes and stuff like this. So there's always something going on. So you're not always but today was cool to have everybody healthy on the ice at the same time.
Before Training camp, you mentioned the focus is going to be on team structure and special teams. What progress has the group made in those areas?
The main focus right now, it's about having fun, enjoy yourself, and feel it. I want to feel it. After that, I want us to be very good on our special units, and I think we've been doing a good job. I mean, in those 3 areas, which means, in the third area for me, it's the 5-on-5. Even today in the practice, I thought we were good in our D-zone coverage. We were quick on the puck carrier. We were good on our double duty. I mean, I thought we had a good practice.
You've had Horvat and Drouin together since day one of camp. How have you seen the chemistry kind of develop between the two of them?
Very pleased. I mean, obviously, they played, 3 games? Yeah, I feel like in the practice, I see like Joe Dwayne feeling more and more comfortable in our practices and seeing Bo. And I think it's going to take a little bit of time, but I feel like I like where they are.
How excited are you just for the start of the season?
I am very excited. I mean, it's a new chapter, and I look forward to it. I mean, every season you're always nervous about the first game, but I feel like we're ready for that first game. We've been practicing well. We talk about how we want. I mean, we want to bring the joy. We want compassion. We want bold. So, I mean, we talk about a lot of those things, and I think it'll be fun to start against Pittsburgh and leaving tomorrow and good morning skate and play our game.
You talk about joy and having fun a lot. Was that something maybe you thought was missing a little bit last year at all in terms of that?
I'm not going back to last year. I'm sticking to this year, if you don't mind, and focusing on what we learn. I think that's the most important part. I mean, what did we learn over not just last year or not the year before? What I learned since I've been in the coaching or as a player, and try to bring it to this group. And I'm focusing on this right now.
Can Matthew Schaefer's swagger, can that be infectious to even some of the older guys in the locker room? Can that rub off even on you?
I would say yes. It's a bit like, and I don't want to go compare the 2 players, but when you watch Makar playing, you're excited. You look at him, and I think he has that gift. So time will tell, but I mean, when I look at him moving with that puck, it's exciting. Not just for me, players, I think our fans going to have fun too.
Do you sense this is a faster team, not just because of Schaefer, but you get Drouin in there, maybe
Shabanov.
You get Shabanov, a healthy Duclair even.
Yes.
Is this a faster team?
I think we are. And what I like is the way we shape up our lines. There's a little bit grit on every line. So I mean, I think it's a good mix right now. So look forward to see how it's going to go in Pittsburgh and the start of their season.
Talk about what a dynamic player Matt Barzal is, but what about his game kind of gets elevated when he's back at center and playing with Lee and Palmieri?
I know it's going to take a bit of time for Barzy, but I thought that the second and third period in Philly, he was getting more comfortable. And I do believe that the 2 good runs this organization had in the past, 8 or 9, 10 years, it was with Barzy as a centerman. So I still believe that that's the path I would like to go, and until the contrary. So as of now, I'm comfortable to see him, and I feel like he's going to be more and more comfortable as a center. He's going to be more free. He's going to skate, and I feel like Barzy's committed to play well defensively as well. So we'll see how it goes, but right now I'm very positive on it.
How much do you think Barzy learned about the defensive side of the game with playing with Horvat the last year and a half?
Good question. I think he did, and I'm sure it will. Yeah, good point. I think it really will really help him a lot. I mean, I think Bo is 200 feet guy, and I think Barzy is capable of doing this, and I have no doubt. I have a lot of trust in this.